everyone, how's everyone keeping? Thank you so much for coming back and joining me. So this morning when I woke up I saw an article that I actually am happy about personally myself, and it's about Mark Wahlberg, the actor, and it's reported that he is supposed to be replacing Chris Evans for a new movie that's coming out on the 31st of July this year called Infinite. Now, I just thought that I would talk a wee bit about it and let you know sort of what's going on. And of course, Chris Evans, you know, if you're a Marvel fan, you will know who the actor Chris Evans is. And of course, you'll know who he plays. He in Marvel, of course, is Captain America, the awesome Captain America. So apparently he dropped out of this movie Infinite around a few weeks ago due to scheduling, you know, issues and things like that. Which is, you know, most reasons why people do sort of drop out and things like that. Now this is going to be a thriller movie, it's a thriller film, and it's actually adapted from a novel called The Reincarnationist Papers. And the director, I hope I'm going to pronounce this right guys, Antoine Fuqua, has retitled the movie to Infinite. And just to let you know a little bit about what this movie is about. Now before I go ahead guys, I just want to quickly say that I actually do like Mark Wahlberg. I haven't seen all of his movies, but I have seen quite a lot of them, and I have some on DVD, and I am going to be talking about ones that I would recommend later on in the video. But let's just dive straight into this article and what this movie's about. So the movie Infinite, what it's all about is it will centre on a collection of near immortal beings who are reincarnated over the centuries and commonly known as the Infinite. However, there's an evil mastermind at work, and the group must rely on a man suffering from schizophrenia, tipped to be played by Mark Wahlberg, to defeat this villain. The man is haunted by vivid dreams which turn out to be his memories from past lives. So if he learns how to wield these dreams and use them as fountains of knowledge, this gives him an advantage over the enemy. Luckily for us, Mark Wahlberg is a dab hand at world-saving action movies. He starred in 2 Transformers entries, so looks like a worthy replacement for Evans. Now, to be honest, you know, I do like Chris Evans and I think he's great at playing Captain America. But what I will say is, you know, if he's going to be being replaced, I think this is positive news that it's going to be at least someone who is a good actor. And he has been in a thriller movie called The Happening, and I just really quickly wanted to say that I do like you Mark Wahlberg, but I am sorry. The movie The Happening is in my top 10 worst movies that I have ever had to sit and watch. Sorry guys, has anybody else seen The Happening? Like seriously, it had a good name, The Happening. What was happening was I was so bored. But at least, you know, it hasn't been announced that it's going to be someone who's like, you know, a terrible actor or something. So, you know, it's a good thing that it's going to be someone who is a good actor, and I personally like anyways. You know, obviously I understand if you don't like Mark Wahlberg, this isn't going to be positive news for me to be, you know, putting this up as a video for you. So, but anyhow, it then goes on to say, but if you're desperate to see Evans back on the big screen, he has the Red Sea Diving Resort in development, and it's going to be coming out on the 31st of July this year. So, you know, there's only a month to wait for really big Chris Evans fans. And I have looked into this just to kind of, you know, read up on Google, what is this movie all about? So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. It is directed, produced and also written by Gideon Raff. So I'm just going to read out guys what it's about. So the Red Sea Diving Resort is an upcoming biographical drama film directed and written by Gideon Raff. It stars Chris Evans, Halle Bennett, Michael K. Williams, and I don't know how to pronounce this properly guys, is it Michael Huisman? Sorry guys. Alessandro Novala, Greg Kinnear and Ben Kingsley. It is scheduled to be released, as I say, on, you know, 31st of July, and it is actually, just to let you know, going to be distributed by Netflix. So there you go, that's a little bit of information about that. It's not much, but there you go anyhow. And also, I wanted to do sort of like a quick recommendation before we finish this video, in case you're not all that, you know, sort of familiar with Mark Wahlberg, but this movie sounds like, this thriller movie that's coming out called Infinite sounds like something that you would be interested in, but you want to know what sort of movies you would like to watch beforehand of Mark Wahlberg. If you're interested, Ones that I would recommend, now acting wise, where I think that he shines as an actor, I would say Four Brothers and Rockstar. I cannot believe that I hadn't seen Rockstar until about 6 or 7 years ago, because it stars him as the lead along with another lead, which is Jennifer Aniston, and I am obsessed with Jennifer Aniston. So I was kind of embarrassed that I hadn't seen it before. My boyfriend bought me it like 6-7 years ago or something for my birthday, and I watched it and I was like, how did I not see that movie before? Like, wow. And yeah, Four Brothers. Didn't like him really in Transformers. I'm sorry, I didn't really like those Transformer ones, but I do love Transformers. Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2. Daddy's Home 2 is more based sort of like kind of Christmas time, but they're both absolutely hilarious, and they both star alongside him, Will Ferrell, and those two bouncing off each other really are fantastic. And if you like Will Ferrell, I would definitely recommend, just in general, that you watch Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2. Other ones that I would recommend is The Other Guys. I have that on DVD as well. All of these I have on DVD. The Other Guys is again Will Ferrell. It's a great movie. I'm just looking through just to see any other ones. Ted was good. It wasn't anything amazing, but it was pretty funny. Haven't seen the second one, so can't recommend that one. Yeah, that's the only ones that I can think of to recommend at the moment, to be honest. But yeah, my favourites that I've seen of his would probably be Four Brothers and Rockstar for definite. Now, I haven't seen all his movies, as I was saying earlier, but you know, obviously I have seen quite a few. So yes, I think this is positive news. I think he's a good actor. It is a movie that I would be interested in watching, to be honest, because I have seen him in a lot of, you know, sort of comedy roles, and I think he really suits the comedy roles. So it will actually be interesting to see this, because as I say, I didn't like that thriller movie that he was in called The Happening. So for me, this would be something sort of different and refreshing for me to watch with this actor in it. So yeah, let's see. I will definitely be watching this, and I can certainly come on and, you know, do an honest review of the movie and what I think. Now, I don't know if this is 100%, you know, true news, guys. I can only go off this article that I have read this morning. When as soon as I woke up, I seen this article. You know, I'm always looking, you know, through my phone to see what's new on things like that. So yes, I thought that I would bring us this news, and I hope that you find it interesting, or you know, that this video has helped. Let me know what you think. Do you think that he's a good replacement, or if you could think of a better replacement for this kind of movie Infinite, who would you have picked instead? Or would you have rather that it was just Chris Evans and that he didn't have these you know, scheduling problems, and that he didn't back out of the movie a few weeks ago? So other than that, guys, I will look forward to hearing from you in the comment section, but until my next video, don't forget that the Force will be with you always. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.